is where we discover that forever isn't long at all when you spend it in now, and that marriage is just a wonderful adventure that only gets better with time. Congratulations, love both mom and dad. I call Brandon his dad Tata. He doesn't understand. But I just call him Tata because that's what we call dads in Uganda. So I just call him. This is Brandon when he still had hair and a bit darker. This is his dad, his mom. His mom is black. This is his sister. This is us again. This is us. Then that's Brandon. This is the sister I follow, Shakira. This is my other sister, Judith, my sister, Patricia, and my brother, Andrew. Most of you know him as Anso Prince. And my husband. So this is an old picture. It was taken in 2009, but this is my beautiful grandmother. She's older now. So I grew up with her. So my life is all my grandmother. This is my biological mother. I never met her. She died before I met one, but this is my biological mother. She's called Kasenga Kahanjiru Mariam. And this is my mother now. This is my beautiful mother now, Mom Grace. Those of you who've seen her on our wedding, she's always with us. We'll go and visit her actually next week. We'll give you more content from her house, but that's my other mother. And this is my husband, Mr. Mbabali.
Mr. Mbabali.
Mr. Mbabali. So we are going for shopping today.
Yes.
We are going to move around with Uptown. He's a good editor. You should check him out. So you see his content with this video when you move around with him.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye. Have you made Makinto?
8 lashes, that's my boss at work.
You know, there's a guy on TikTok. If someone gives him a negative comment, he'll respond to it in a video. He'll have their negative comment right next to him, and he'll talk.
And then they talk about it.
No, then he talks to them.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, this is my best friend in Uganda. Because of the roads, it helps me stay steady. It took me a while to I'm still not used to this, but I'm getting better at it. Getting used to the bumpy roads. But it makes it hard coming home at night, especially if you've been drinking.
Yeah, he always say these roads are not good for drunk people.
Because back home, when I go to the club and I'm driving home, it's a smooth ride. But here it's bumpy. It's not good on my stomach.
We have good roads, but just because we stay off a bit the road, I don't like being on the road. When you come off the road, like when you get home, you're really home. You've seen how quiet it is.
Yeah.
It's really quiet and you have the fresh air and all of that. When you sit home, you're really home. You're enjoying your place. And less dust. I think it was serious, but he wanted to keep it down low until I was really, really sure. And for me to be sure is when I have the diamond on my finger.
She was worried that, if we started posting content that something would happen, maybe we would break up. So
yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, we dated for 2 years without posting. And I think even few people knew about him. It was only my mom, Grace, and like 4 of my siblings. My friends really didn't know. Most people knew about our relationship on the wedding day. Since we had a small wedding, actually, most people found out on my status that I was actually dating a beast. person.
And the same thing happened for me back home. Like only my close friends and my family knew that I was till I posted our wedding pics, and they were like, "Oh, you got married?"
You got married?
I was like, "Yeah."
You are even dating out of your country, like in another country, like here.
Our marriage will make it more comfortable for African Americans to come over here and visit. So I'm looking forward to that's our vision.
That's what we're trying, like even with the dating site we're trying to do. That's the goal, to do more videos, to get more people here, and about our dating thing, site, and everything. So ladies, unless that man puts a ring on it, don't post him anywhere. No, anywhere. Don't even hold hands. Walk in. Even on Facebook, don't tag me. I'm not posting you on my status. I'm not posting you anywhere. Please don't post me as well. Yeah.
So she didn't want to start posting until she knew for sure, okay, this is something permanent that's gonna last.
Because you don't want to post like someone and then you break up and then people say, oh, what happened to your relationship? What happened to the guy you were posting? And it ended in tears, and Ugandans love tears. Ugandans love tears.
And she actually wanted to get married 3 times.
Yeah, I want to get married.
Just to make sure if I ever wanted to divorce her, I would have to divorce her 3 separate times.
But that's how it's, because we have to get married. We got married here, and when we finally move to US together, we have to get married for the American law.
Mm-hmm.
Then another wedding is the culture wedding, really, because he just paid the bride price, but we didn't do
traditional. We just did the civil.
Yeah.
So it's civil, traditional, and American. Those are the 3 weddings that we have.
He paid bride price already for my dad to allow him to marry me. That like as it works in the culture. So he had to pay bride price before we could get married. So, but we still want to do the Kwanjula part.
They have, the wedding at the church, and then afterwards they have the big reception where there's a lot of music, a lot of food. So in America, you can either have a really small wedding or you can have a real big, expensive wedding. And I know, a lot of times here in Uganda, when they have the traditional weddings, it's a big event that can be very expensive. You can have like hundreds of people attend. But for us, we wanted to keep it small and have that civil union.
Wedding. But even our wedding, our American wedding, we want to do it for his parents.
Yeah.
Have experience to be on their son's wedding. So we'll let them do whatever they want to do. If we have it at their house, or we do it in court, or we do it in church. So the American wedding, it's all about my in-laws.
We'll include them in the whole process.
In the whole process, they can make the whole decision for that wedding. I'll let them have their way with their son, for them to enjoy it. Yeah.
Live within their means. If someone wants to have a big wedding and they can afford it, and it's not going to damage their finances or their household, then fine. If you don't have a big wedding at the expense of your family and make your family suffer because you wanted to have a big wedding and get in debt, it's not worth it. So as long as you are comfortable with the budget and you're living within your means, that's the type of wedding you should have. I don't think you should have a big expensive wedding if you can't afford it, because it's going to put too much pressure on your family, and it's not going to be good. It'll put pressure on your marriage. It's not a good way to start your marriage off, is in debt. And that's another reason why we wanted to have a small wedding. We didn't want to be put in debt, because there's other things that we have to use our money for that are more important.
We could actually afford, when we did the wedding, we could have afforded something bigger, but we had other plans, because we were talking with our us moving. We hired a lawyer, and we had to pay a lawyer a lot of money. So we're like, we can't do a bigger wedding, or we can use this money to pay the lawyer.
Right.
And I'm like, I think our life after the wedding matters more than actually the wedding. So we agreed to take all that money to pay the lawyer and do a smaller wedding, because with wedding you can't always do it again. People do big weddings even after 25 years in marriage. You see how our parents did small weddings though, like when they were poor, and then 25 years later they do really a huge wedding. So wedding shouldn't really matter. Do it in your own budget and what you can afford, because there is more to life than a wedding, than what you're going to spend on the wedding. So do what is in your budget. Don't make people happy. It's all about you leave your family out of your wedding, because they will never be satisfied even though you do something huge. People always have something to say. You can do something huge, you're thinking this is the best, and oh, the food was not nice, oh, the dress was not nice, oh yeah, I didn't like color, the decoration was this and this. So do you, baby girl, just do what you can. Don't first of all, we are going to the supermarket right now. We have a few things we need for our house, so we are going to the Capital Shoppers right now. We are in Tinda, then we're just going to branch of Tunakawa, go to our Capital Shoppers. Then afterwards we'll pass by the market. You'll see it as well, get a few things for in the house. So just stay with us. We are going to be showing what, it's just a few things really. This is our shopping list. You see how there's a few things.
Maybe Brandon should be first.
Right? That's actually not my handwriting. That's Brandon's handwriting.
Hajara, this is Hajara's handwriting. Her handwriting is actually better than mine, really.
I know yours is the worst.
Yeah.
But I'm just to make myself feel better. That's yours.
Okay. We're gonna try and make an Arnold Palmer. Most Ugandans probably don't know what that is, but that's when you take cold tea and you mix it with lemonade. I know most people out here are used to having their tea hot, but we're gonna make cold tea and we're gonna mix it with lemonade, and that's called an Arnold Palmer. Very good drink back in America. We're gonna get some matoke, because we haven't had any matoke since I've been here. And normally we eat matoke every day.
Because I'm obsessed with matoke.
She is obsessed with matoke.
I'm not trying to compromise for you and make for you something else. Otherwise, if it wasn't for you, I would be eating matoke every day.
I don't mind matoke as long as you got some good gravy on top of it or good meat to go with it. Like matoke goes with anything, so.
Yeah.
I like matoke. They don't have the same banana in America to make the matoke, but there's a substitute. There's actually a Ugandan couple that I know back home that lives in America, and they make matoke, but they do it with a substitute banana.
He's been trying to find you.
Yeah, I've been trying to meet Ugandan people.
Ugandan people for me before I go that, so that I don't go crazy speaking English every day.
Yeah, I don't want her to
so he's been hunting for Ugandan people in the USA near him. His cooking looks good.